Welcome to this week's episode of 60 Seconds with the Superintendent. Well, as you may remember, a few years ago we got a $1 million literacy grant. And with that grant, we were able to hire literacy coaches across the district to help support our teachers in developing their skills so that they could be better for our students. Well, we've learned a lot through our coaching and the impact that has on our practice. And with our new federal dollars that we just received, we decided to add a new coach, a secondary math coach, to help support the high school and the middle school. Let's meet up with Mrs. Scott, our new math coach, and some of the teachers she's been working with to see the impact this coaching has had.
Equals this cross.
I think the traditional math classroom is just a very teacher-centered approach. Ultimately, my job is to help teachers help their students best. The teachers are trying to start with random grouping of students, and so that every group experience or maybe every other gets a chance to work with different students, to be up at a board vertical. Having a student up and moving is different than even sitting and working. It also involves a lot of hard work on the student's part because it's not something where I'm always, here's exactly how you want to do this problem and here, repeat exactly my process. It's getting away from that mimicry.
Work with whatever you want.
So with the students today, they were in groups of 4 or 3 and they each had a breakout box. The big box had 4 locks on it and then there was a smaller box with 1 lock on it. So the word lock was the word Peru. So to get to there, they had to solve the system of equation, get the coordinate, then flip it over to a map of South America, target where 3-2 was, and then that was Peru. So a lot of this was just making sure they persevere through, kept trying to get the next one, and it went really great.
Okay, let me just a second. The topic we're teaching is a little bit rigorous, and sometimes the kids get a little bogged down in the process. But if there's something motivational, like, oh, I want to get into this box, I'm working with my team, they persevered much more than they do on a worksheet. I heard one kid say to another, "You didn't read the directions," using my voice, and after the kiddo read the directions, oh yeah, I'm looking for this variable or whatever, yeah.
So just really bringing that excitement and innovation, especially with these boxes, it's something new, something fresh, and seeing how fun it can be, bringing that fun back in, because especially after COVID, they've been online staring at screens. Let's do something hands-on, getting them moving, and really just showing the applications of everything.
So what does that X give you?
What I like about working with Kim is that you can approach her and say, Kim, I'm looking for something, here's my topic, and she knows every bit of math. Here's my topic, I'm looking for something with this sort of a platform or whatever. Can you help me find it? And she'll find resources and help someone adapt an activity that they're trying to use.
So that it's their turn to talk and discuss and make the group. So what's awesome about having Kim added on to our math team this year, which has been so helpful because we even met with her in the beginning of the summer, so she jumped right into her position and was ready to go, so motivated, and her attitude was so contagious with all of her positivity. So just being able to share resources and kind of piggyback off each other has been awesome. My favorite part about teaching middle school math is all the concepts that we really do teach are things that our kids are going to use in everyday life. We talk about the holidays coming up and how they're going to create their own Black Friday advertisement, and they're so excited to do that. We have our students really focusing on problem solving in the classroom. So we really want them to work on collaborating with their peers, respecting others' opinions, so that as soon as they walk in, we want their wheels turning, we want them ready to have that mindset so that they're ready to go.
Math can be a lot more about that problem solving and honestly getting them to learn a little bit more about struggling to get an answer. So we want to see our students grow mathematically. We want to see them do that in a way that is positive and builds their confidence.
So it's only the end of October and we've had a book study, we've had an Education Foundation grant applied for and accepted to bring new materials and resources to the classroom and new challenges that are happening to bring math classes to life and to have students to engage and discuss and interact with their math concepts. So thanks to all of our teachers for embodying the coaching spirit and for Mrs. Scott for all of her leadership and work. As always, thanks for watching and go make it a great Mustang week.